you guys didn't see it, a video aired today. I think it was today. Was it today or yesterday?
Yesterday.
They played on their YouTube and Twitter and Facebook. And
You're talking about the exclusive after interview, right? Okay. Yeah, that was yesterday.
So, yeah, it was, because it was the day after Raw. So they go, and they played this video. It's the end of the Renee Young interview, where he's like, this Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns can't beat. And then you see Heyman get choked up a little more. And then it goes into more of the interview. And he's like, but. And then he kind of he's
Not what he said.
What did he say?
He goes, unless.
Oh, that's right, unless.
And then he doesn't even. He goes, unless.
And Renee's like, unless what? Unless what? And he's like, says nothing, gets up, takes the mic off, and walks away. And she's like, Paul, unless what? And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, so I do want to talk about this a lot. In the whole theory, we could pull a SummerSlam 2001. No, two.
I think you're thinking Survivor Series.
Am I thinking Survivor Series or am I thinking SummerSlam?
Survivor Series 2002 with
Big Show? Yes.
Survivor Series
so
2002.
it's Survivor Series 2002 where Paul Heyman turned on Brock Lesnar, aligned himself with the biggest of shows. Now,
I thought you said he's not allowed to be called that anymore.
What, the biggest? Oh yeah, with the Giant. So, would you want to see Roman? And I want to know what you guys think. Give me a yes or no and your reason why. Text it into 510-906-1341. That's 510-906-1341. Do you think Paul Heyman should align himself with Roman Reigns? Tim? If he does, it would have to be only to swerve Roman later. They have to go really Vince Russo with it.
I don't know about that. Would Brock come back and he swerves him again?
Yeah, I guess that would imply Brock coming back.
Okay, Lane, that makes no sense.
What happened?
He says Paul cashes in on Roman. Cashes what in? Paul ain't money in the bank.
No, he's probably just memeing. So a lot of people are saying yes. I mean, here's the thing. I don't think it could logistically happen. Why would Roman approve of that?
Unless he's turning heel. But I mean, I think it's too far gone. They turn him heel now, and it's just.
Yeah,
they should have done that a year ago.
I think it's too far gone. I think they're just kind of at this point.
How can Pedro? How can you say heel Roman equals gold? When have we seen him heel other than with the Shield? And the only reason it was the Shield. He didn't even talk during that time. It was all Dean. That's when people are always like, Roman would be such a great heel. Roman, he's amazing as a heel. We've never seen a single star Roman Reigns as a heel. Am I wrong?
Someone from the 517 says no because he would be a heel and that just wouldn't work for Roman's character.
Plus, Vince wouldn't want that to happen to his second best merch seller.
He'd probably sell even more merch. He'd probably get over.
But Vince's mentality is heels don't sell as much merch. Why do you think John Cena never turned heel in his second Mania match against The Rock?
And I want to say one more thing. There is something people are not understanding, is that just because you're paired with Paul Heyman doesn't mean you're going to be gold. Ryback, Curtis Axel, and Cesaro. They were all Heyman guys.
Was Cesaro in with them? I thought he was.
Yeah, he was in there. He was.
I know he was with
Swagger
and Zeb.
No, yeah, he was a Paul Heyman guy when he first came up to the main roster. He was a Paul Heyman guy.
When he was the U.S. champion.
Yeah, he was a Paul Heyman guy.
I don't remember that.
But the idea of him being a Paul Heyman guy was just so Paul could talk about Brock more.
I mean,
it was right after the streak was broken.
Other than Brock, the only good Paul Heyman guy was Punk.
Yeah, and that's a pretty good example of the person that Paul Heyman is managing doesn't have to be someone who's a net.
They were great because they could play off of each other, not they needed Paul to be any kind of anything.
Exactly. Paul was just kind of there with.
And plus, Heyman and Punk, in real life, have a friendship.